bbc.co.uk. I've got Tracey on the line. Tracey, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you? How's your Monday been?
Monday's been great, thank you.
You have a business. You did start up a business, right?
I actually started the business prior to the pandemic, but I've completely diversified because of the pandemic.
Okay, tell me a little bit about the business that you started, Tracey.
Okay, I started a company called Dancing for Health, which uses partner dancing to help people with long-term health conditions. And we've been piloting the programme in our local hospice and working in our local cancer hospital. And obviously the programmes came to a grinding halt as soon as the pandemic hit, because obviously partner dancing we can't do because of social distancing restrictions. So I became quite concerned about some of my clients that had made some fantastic progress with our programmes, and that they, that their benefits would sort of like regress because they weren't active or doing it. So I came up with a seated dancing programme,
right,
which we now deliver online. So they're dancing from their chairs, and it's a fun, uplifting. We use fun, uplifting music.
And how does it actually work? Is it all via a call that everyone logs on?
Yes, it's all via Zoom.
Okay.
So I send them out a link, and they log on, and we have. And what's been so nice is I originally targeted some of my existing clients, and they were just so thrilled to see one another again. It had been like 5 months, and we're not seeing each other. Mm. So that was nice that they had that social interaction. But then it's also widened my target audience, and I've been able to help because it's suited. I've been able to help people that are disabled, more elderly. I've had people with learning difficulties. So it's really widened my target audience, and my classes are really full.
Oh, that sounds incredible. And I imagine, Tracey, when the pandemic is over, you'll keep that wide audience. I can't imagine you'll go back then, will you, to just the audience you had previously?
Yeah. I can't believe the impact. I did actually do a survey with some of the participants, just sort of like to measure some of the social impact, and 75% of the participants have said that the sessions would reduce their stress and anxiety levels.
Oh.
And 100% of them said that they found social and emotional benefits from attending the sessions. So we have the dance session where we sit in the chair and I choreograph routines to specific songs. But I think what is the benefit is that it's live, and that we have this like chit chat beforehand, and it's that social interaction, because some of these people live on their own and they're completely isolated. Some of them have got long-term health conditions on top of that. Mm. So just to have that interaction with somebody else has been really, really beneficial.
Absolutely. And Tracey, the thing that I think, and I didn't think about this before, but we think about dancing and we think it's just one of the things that's not necessary, whatever, it's not important, we'll get back to it after the pandemic. But actually, when you're low or your mental health is under strain, just having a dance can absolutely change your mindset, can't it?
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of research that shows the benefits associated with dancing. And it's not just the physical benefits, it is more the emotional and psychological benefits. And it's the music as well. Music's incredibly uplifting, and you just feel better just having a little dance around, whether it's sitting, whether it's in the kitchen or wherever.
It makes you happy. It absolutely does. I've been times where I've just had a dance by myself in my house, literally no one there, just have a dance with myself opposite the mirror, and it just makes everything feel a little bit better and not as heavy. It does just lighten the load, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And also, and I think what's nice about the theatre dancing, because we're all doing the same routine, and there is sort of like research that shows when you do something in synchronisation with others, it creates these like bonding hormones as well. So the whole group have incredibly bonded, and there's new friendships have happened. And I know these people are contacting each other outside of the dancing sessions as well, which is just wonderful.
Oh, that is beautiful because you're creating a community space. And if there's anything that we've really honed in on during the pandemic is how important community is. And Tracey, I'm a fan of a group dance. I love a group dance. Give me any group dance any day of the week. I am happy. The cha-cha slide, Saturday night, the Macarena, all of it, the lot. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. Tracey, it's been so lovely chatting to you, and the best of luck with the business. It sounds like it's doing incredible things.
Okay, thank you so much.
Take care of yourself. I'm just thinking about organised dances now. What's the one in Australia called? The Nutbush. Love the Nutbush. It's the Nutbush, isn't it? I'm looking at my producer who is Australian, and she's looking at me like I'm mental. But that's just because she's clearly not a fan of an organised dance. But if there's any Australians listening in here in the capital city,